Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We're here for the reaction to the FIFA Best Awards. These are my thoughts on just some of the decisions made and some of the awards handed out. But before we get started, as always, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please leave your comments in the comment section down below and start a conversation, because that is what these are about. But FIFA Best Awards, we've obviously got many awards now. You've got the Ballon d'Or, and you've got all sorts now. But this is FIFA's version, because I think the Ballon d'Or may be UEFA, but you never know. But these are the FIFA awards. These are the awards given out at the end of a year to players that deserve these. So we'll just go through all the individual awards quickly before I give my thoughts on the FIFA Men Team of the Year. So, men's player Robert Lewandowski. Can't really argue with that. I mean, everyone thought he should have got the Ballon d'Or, which he got last year's Ballon d'Or, didn't he? Did he get this year's? I can't remember. But he's got men's player, Robert Lewandowski's been an absolute beast this year. There's not really many up in there that could probably be deserving of the FIFA players, men's player of the year. So yeah, Robert Lewandowski is totally fair to have that. FIFA's men's coach, Thomas Tuchel, totally agree with that. Really do. I really do. Because, came into Chelsea in January. No one thought they would even win a League Cup, let alone the Champions League. And to guide his team all the way to the Champions League final, best defense in the competition, conceded the least amount of goals. I can't remember if they actually did concede a goal on the way to the final, but did a great job and beat Pep's Manchester City, which were favourites to win, although not my favourites. My favourites were always Chelsea to win that final, I will say, because you just knew that Tuchel knew how to beat Pep, but not anymore. That seems to have gone a little bit tits up in terms of that. But look, Tuchel does absolutely deserve men's coach of the year. Men's goalkeeper of the year, Edouard Mendy. Absolutely well deserved. I thought he was absolutely fantastic in goal for Chelsea. You can't really argue about that. The weird bit comes later on. We'll talk about that. The Puskas Award goes to Eric Lamela for his Rabona against Arsenal at the Emirates. To even think of doing that was disgraceful in itself. The application of that goal was phenomenal. Absolutely. How he did that, I mean, I don't think anyone could believe he's actually even attempted a Rabona in the penalty area at the Emirates. But, shame there was no fans there, was there? It would have been amazing if there were. The Emirates would have been a pin drop. The fan award goes to Denmark and Finland for obviously their sort of support for Eriksen in the Euros. Very much well deserved. The Finland fans were chanting Christian, Denmark fans chanting Eriksen. The way those two came together in the support of Eriksen when he needed it the most was absolutely brilliant, very emotional, and both of them absolutely do deserve that award. And they really showed what football fans all over the world are like. Obviously you get the bad eggs, but the majority of us are fantastic, and we hopefully we won't have to see fans rally around like that too often. But when we do, we do make sure there's an awful lot of support for the player when they need it the most. And the FIFA Fair Play Award goes to Denmark national team and the Danish medical team and staff. And again, completely agree with that. Completely agree. Such a traumatic time. Everyone expected Denmark to probably pull out of the Euros, but they didn't. They spoke with Eriksen the day after. He urged them to go on. They got to a semi-final, knocked out by England at Wembley, and then obviously we won't really talk about the final, will we? But the bit that gets me the most is the FIFA Pro Men's World 11. Goalkeeper Donnarumma. you've just given the best goalkeeper award to Edouard Mendy. Yeah, that's Edouard Mendy deserves it more than Donnarumma. Just gonna say that. Just saying that straight away. Donnarumma's barely played for PSG this year, hasn't he? Yeah. No. Not having it. Not having it at all. Defenders, Alaba, Bonucci, and Ruben Diaz. Interesting, there's no Chelsea defender. You know, they get to the final of the Champions League conceding the least amount of goals, and not one of them gets the award. Well, no Rudiger, Christensen, you know, Thiago Silva, none of them. Well, okay, FIFA. Midfielders, De Bruyne, Jorginho, and GoloKante. Can't really argue that. About that. I know some United fans can be like, but Bruno Fernandes. No, he was shit back end of last season. He's hardly been firing this season. So, you know, that whole, don't even get me started. Forwards. Go from left to right, shall we? Lionel Messi. Okay. Did quite well for Barca. You know, carried them. Won the Copa America with Argentina. Went to PSG, did nothing. Okay, FIFA. Okay. I'll just about allow it because that is all right. But, you know, scraping the barrel much, aren't we? Robert Lewandowski and Erling Haaland. Yeah, that seems pretty fair to me. I mean, you could probably have put a call in for Harry Kane, but Haaland was in such good form last year in the Bundesliga. So was Lewandowski. But Harry Kane did walk away with the top assist and top goal scorer in the Prem. But didn't really turn up in the summer and hasn't turned up this year. So that's probably fair. And then on the right, Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is where I just lose it. I mean, come on. Did nothing with Juventus. Nothing. Apart from in the Italian Cup. Right. Come to United. Yeah, he scored a few goals. But, I mean, Salah must not exist. That's all I'm going to say. Salah must not exist. He must be invisible. Probably is to FIFA, but really, Ronaldo over Salah, like it's not even on about team achievements, is it? I mean, Salah has been one of the probably best players in the Prem this year. Carried Liverpool last year, carried them. If it weren't for Salah, I mean, I dread to even think what would have happened or where Liverpool would even have finished last year without Van Dijk, Gomez, and you know the whole injury list of Matip and, well, all of them. So that does confuse me how Ronaldo gets in over Salah, but, you know, it's Ronaldo, isn't it? It's Messi. Of course you're going to have Ronaldo and Messi get awards. I mean, can't not have them get an award. I mean, come on, that would have been ridiculous. Because, you know, FIFA must always bend over backwards to make sure that Cristiano Ronaldo is delighted and Messi is happy. Like, yeah, come on. Nah, not happening. No, it shouldn't have any representation in it. And they've only got Ronaldo because they've only got representation because of Ronaldo. But does he really deserve it? I don't think so. I think Salah deserves it more than Ronaldo, because why not? I mean, Salah has been phenomenal this season, phenomenal. And it just peculiar. Some other players that you could probably argue, well, definitely Chelsea defenders. I mean, how none of them are in it, I do not know. You know, Bonucci's only in there because he had a good Euros. I mean, come on, get over yourself. Like, I think Rudiger deserves it above Bonucci, and I would argue that. I'd argue that Silva deserves it over David Alaba, to be honest with you. Yeah, Alaba was all right at Bayern. it's gone to Real, but, you know, I do think Silva deserves it, you know. Did win the Champions League with the best defence. I think they conceded 6 goals all tournament, and they were coached by Frank Lampard for half of that. I mean, yeah, that's that really. That's that. Well done, FIFA. You've made a mockery of those awards again. When do FIFA and UEFA don't make a mockery of themselves will be the day that I die of a heart attack. Let's hope that's not any day soon. But guys, we are going to wrap it up there. You know, these are just my thoughts. If you feel free to disagree, my team, if you're interested, would have been Mendy, Silva, Rudiger, Diaz, De Bruyne, Jorginho, Kante, Salah, Haaland, Lewandowski, and Messi. That would have been my team. Let me know what your team would have been in the comment section below. Let me know if you disagree or agree with me. I know some of you may agree with me. I do expect why do you hate Ronaldo and all of that crap to come on. Bring it on. I love it. You know I do. But guys, thanks for the support you've given us. Please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, thanks for watching and peace out.